15 years ago, if you were to talk about gut health, so a few people might have recognized it, but we didn't really have even the tools that were affordable to be able to study gut microbiome or gut health at scale, healthy gut bacteria. The 39 trillion bacteria that we know live inside our gut that actually help control inflammation, help control our metabolism, help signal to our brain, the whole gut-brain axis that I know you've talked about on the show, but now we have it. And because we have it, we're able to apply the measurement of the gut microbiome, not just to people in their 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, but we can apply this same research tool, diagnostic tool, exploration tool to people who live a long time to ask the very simple question. And this is just an example of the research that I've been fascinated by. So let me tell you about this research study, because they gathered a bunch of people who were actually 100 and older as part of this big cohort. And they studied their gut microbiome using standard tools that we have available today that are affordable. So again, 15 years ago, maybe a few people could know it, but super expensive and didn't have that knowledge base. Now they've applied it. And the question that this study asked was, what are the standout bacteria across people who are living at different age groups? And then when you go to the centenarians and older, are there any bacteria that pop out that go, oh my gosh, these bacteria are so high in these people, there must be something going on with these bacteria? And the answer is there's 4 bacteria in the Super-Agers.
Wow.
100 and above. All right. So I consider this kind of like breakthrough discovery. Like my whole career as a researcher has not been to follow other people, but to really look on the horizon for, like if you're in the old days, you think about those big sailing ships.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're in the crow's nest with the periscope and the parrot on your shoulder, all right, what do? You go like land ho, right? Like that's the discovery. I think I see something. So this research, I think, has seen land ho in the gut microbiome of Super-Agers. And there's 4 bacteria that's happening. One of them is called Odoribacter. Okay, O-D-O-R-I, bacter, Odoribacter. All right. A second one is called Oscillobacter, like oscillation. Third one is called Christenella, okay, another bacteria. Now, if you haven't heard about this, and I know you're actually pretty you're pretty seasoned when it's talking to microbiome, right? Now, even for me, I hadn't really heard about these, and I spent some time, like a decade, looking at microbiome. I hadn't even heard of these. Okay, fourth one, Akkermansia. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
4 bacteria, including one, like our old friend Akkermansia, that I know I've talked to you on the show before.
Yeah.
They are the standout bacteria in people who get to be 100 and much older, the Super-Agers. Okay, so what do they do? All right, let's pounce on those 4 bacteria. What did they do? Well, we don't know everything they do, but we do know that some of them, like the Odoribacter, improves your immune system against E. coli, against other bacteria that might take you out as you get older. Okay, it boosts your immune system. It defends you against bacteria and viruses and probably cancer as well. We don't know that. Like, again, this is all discovery. We're putting together a picture. Cool. We got a bacteria that boosts your immune system. Another one, like the Oscillobacter, helps improve your blood lipid profile. It's like Mother Nature's statin actually lowers your LDL, your bad cholesterol, helps improve your HDL cholesterol, lowers overall cholesterol. Pretty cool. All right. That starts to make sense. Also helps your metabolism, your blood sugars become more even out. How? Insulin sensitivity makes your body more insulin sensitive. All right. Doesn't mean that, it's going to help you if you're pounding sugar and sodas into your body all the time. But let's talk about people that are making it and living, a reasonably healthy life. That bacteria could make a big difference, right? Other bacteria improve cardiovascular health. And of course, Akkermansia, we know, does a whole host of things for lowering inflammation, improving metabolic health, helping you to fight off cancer, even showing like it actually plays a role probably in brain health and cognition, protecting cognition as well as some of the latest research on it. Okay, so that's pretty cool. You got 4 players that have been newly discovered that all do things to your body's systems that help us live healthy. Live long, live healthy, live long and prosper, right? That old swap thing. Hey, if our gut microbiome is important for our health when we're adults, what about when we're elderly? we're beginning to ask that question. This is the new conversation that's actually happening in longevity research, okay?
Welcome, everyone, to an exciting exploration into the microscopic world within us, a world that holds profound clues to the mysteries of longevity. Today, we have the distinct privilege of delving into the cutting-edge research on the gut microbiome with the insightful guidance of Dr. William Li, a physician and scientist who consistently bridges the gap between scientific discovery and practical applications for our daily lives. Prepare to be amazed by the intricate connection between the trillions of bacteria residing in our gut and the potential for a longer, healthier future, particularly as illuminated by the fascinating study of supercentenarians. Think for a moment about the incredible complexity of the human body, a universe within itself. Within this universe resides another vast and diverse ecosystem, our gut microbiome, a community of trillions of bacteria, fungi, viruses, and other microorganisms. This intricate ecosystem is not just a passive inhabitant. It plays an active and crucial role in virtually every aspect of our health, from digestion and nutrient absorption to immune function and even our mood. Dr. Li's work often highlights the emerging understanding of how this inner world influences our overall well-being and, intriguingly, our potential for exceptional longevity. One of the most fascinating areas of recent research that Dr. Li often discusses is the study of supercentenarians, individuals who live to the remarkable age of 100 years or more. These exceptional individuals offer a unique window into the factors that contribute to extreme longevity and robust health in advanced age. Scientists around the world have been studying various aspects of their lives, from their genetics and lifestyles to their dietary habits, seeking to identify common threads that might unlock some of the secrets to a very long life. In this quest, an intriguing area of focus has emerged: the gut microbiome. Researchers have begun to investigate the composition of the gut bacteria in supercentenarians, hypothesizing that their unique microbial communities might play a role in their exceptional health and longevity. Dr. Li highlights a particularly compelling study conducted in Italy that examined the gut microbiome of a group of healthy supercentenarians. The findings of this study have shed light on the potential importance of specific bacteria in promoting a long and healthy lifespan. This groundbreaking research identified 4 specific types of bacteria that were found to be significantly more abundant in the gut microbiome of these Italian supercentenarians compared to younger elderly individuals. These 4 bacterial players are Odorbacter, Oscillobacter, Christensenella, and Akkermansia. While research into the precise roles of these bacteria is still ongoing, initial findings suggest that they may contribute to several key aspects of health that are crucial for longevity. Dr. Li emphasizes that these findings are not about discovering a magic bullet, but rather about understanding the intricate interplay between our gut bacteria and our overall health. Let us delve a little deeper into the potential functions of these fascinating longevity bacteria, as Dr. Li sometimes playfully refers to them. The first of these identified bacteria, Odorbacter, has been linked in preliminary research to improved immune system function. A robust and well-regulated immune system is undeniably crucial for protecting against infections and chronic diseases, both of which can significantly impact our health and lifespan, particularly as we age. The presence of higher levels of Odorbacter in supercentenarians suggests a potential role for this bacterium in maintaining a strong and effective immune response well into advanced age. The second bacterium identified in higher levels in supercentenarians, Oscillobacter, has shown potential links to better blood lipid profiles and improved insulin sensitivity in initial studies. Maintaining healthy cholesterol and triglyceride levels is vital for cardiovascular health, a major determinant of longevity. Similarly, good insulin sensitivity is crucial for regulating blood sugar levels and preventing type 2 diabetes and other metabolic disorders, which can significantly shorten lifespan and reduce quality of life. The increased presence of Oscillobacter in supercentenarians hints at a possible role in supporting these key metabolic functions. The fourth bacterium, Akkermansia, is perhaps one of the most widely studied of these longevity bacteria. Initial research suggests that Akkermansia may play a significant role in both cardiovascular health and metabolic health. It has been associated with improved gut barrier function, reduced inflammation, and better glucose metabolism. Given that cardiovascular disease and metabolic disorders are major contributors to mortality in older adults, the higher levels of Akkermansia observed in supercentenarians suggest a potentially protective role for this bacterium in promoting a long and healthy life. It is important to note, as Dr. Lee carefully explains, that this research is still in its early stages. Identifying these bacteria in higher levels in supercentenarians does not definitively prove a causal link to their longevity. However, these initial findings are incredibly intriguing and open up exciting avenues for future research into how we might be able to support the growth and activity of these potentially beneficial bacteria in our own guts. This research underscores the growing understanding of the profound influence of our gut microbiome on our overall health and the exciting possibilities for harnessing this knowledge to promote healthy aging. Now, before we delve deeper into the practical implications of this emerging research and explore how we might be able to cultivate a gut microbiome that supports our health and longevity, we want to build a supportive community around this fascinating topic. If you are finding Dr. Lee's insights into the gut microbiome and supercentenarians intriguing and are eager to learn more about how to nurture your own inner ecosystem, please take a moment to like this video. Share it with your friends and family who you believe could also benefit from understanding this cutting-edge research. Subscribe to our channel for more empowering content on health and well-being. And most importantly, we invite you to share your own thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Have you ever considered the role of your gut bacteria in your overall health? What are some of the things you already do to support a healthy gut? What questions do you have about the gut microbiome and longevity? Your stories and insights can inspire others and help us build a collective understanding of this vital area of health. Let's learn and grow together. While the specific mechanisms by which these longevity bacteria exert their beneficial effects are still being investigated, Dr. Lee emphasizes that the emerging research on the gut microbiome of supercentenarians offers valuable insights into practical steps we can all take to support a healthy gut and potentially enhance our own health and longevity. The key, he explains, lies in understanding the types of foods and lifestyle factors that can positively influence the composition and function of our gut microbial community. One of the most well-established ways to promote a healthy and diverse gut microbiome is through our diet. Dr. Lee consistently advocates for a diet rich in a wide variety of plant-based foods, including fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. These foods are rich in fiber, which serves as a primary source of nourishment for our beneficial gut bacteria. Different types of fiber can promote the growth of different types of bacteria, contributing to a more diverse and resilient gut ecosystem. He often uses the analogy of a garden. Just as a diverse garden thrives with different types of plants, a diverse gut microbiome is generally considered healthier and more stable. Furthermore, Dr. Lee highlights the potential benefits of including fermented foods in our diet. Fermented foods like yogurt with live and active cultures, kefir, sauerkraut, kimchi, and kombucha naturally contain beneficial bacteria that can help to enrich our gut microbiome. Incorporating these foods regularly can introduce a wider range of beneficial microbes into our digestive system. He encourages us to explore different types of fermented foods and find those that we enjoy. In addition to what we eat, Dr. Lee also emphasizes the importance of other lifestyle factors in shaping our gut microbiome. Regular physical activity has been shown in some studies to have a positive impact on gut microbial diversity. Getting sufficient sleep is also crucial for overall health, and disruptions to our sleep patterns can potentially affect our gut bacteria. Managing stress effectively is another key factor, as chronic stress can negatively influence the composition and function of our gut microbiome. While the specific longevity bacteria identified in the Italian study are still under investigation, Dr. Lee points out that many of the dietary and lifestyle recommendations for supporting a generally healthy gut microbiome align with the types of diets and lifestyles often observed in populations with high rates of longevity. A diet rich in plant-based foods, the inclusion of fermented foods, regular physical activity, adequate sleep, and effective stress management are all fundamental principles that support a thriving inner ecosystem and contribute to overall health and well-being. It is also important to be mindful of factors that can negatively impact our gut microbiome, such as the overuse of antibiotics, which can disrupt the delicate balance of our gut bacteria. Dr. Lee advises using antibiotics judiciously and only when necessary, under the guidance of a healthcare professional. Similarly, a diet high in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats can negatively impact the diversity and balance of our gut microbiome. Dr. Lee emphasizes that while we may not yet have specific dietary recommendations to directly increase the levels of Odorbacter, Acilobacter, Christensenella, and Akkermansia, adopting a gut-healthy lifestyle based on a diverse plant-rich diet, fermented foods, regular exercise, sufficient sleep, and stress management provides a strong foundation for supporting a thriving inner ecosystem, which may directly benefit these and other potentially longevity-promoting bacteria. The ongoing research in this area is incredibly promising, and as our understanding of the gut microbiome deepens, we may gain even more targeted strategies for cultivating a microbial community that supports a long and healthy life. In conclusion, Dr. Lee reminds us that the emerging research on the gut microbiome, particularly the fascinating findings from studies on supercentenarians, offers a compelling glimpse into the intricate relationship between our inner world and our potential for a long and healthy life. While the specific roles of bacteria like Odorbacter, Acilobacter, Christensenella, and Akkermansia are still being unraveled, the practical takeaway is clear. Nurturing a diverse and thriving gut microbiome through a plant-rich diet, the inclusion of fermented foods, regular physical activity, sufficient sleep, and effective stress management is a fundamental aspect of supporting our overall health and potentially enhancing our longevity. He encourages us to consider one or two small actionable steps we can take today to further support our gut health. Perhaps it's adding a serving of fermented vegetables to our next meal, making a conscious effort to include more fiber-rich plant-based foods in our diet, or prioritizing a good night's sleep. Every small step we take towards nurturing our inner ecosystem is an investment in our long-term health and well-being. Now, as we conclude this enlightening exploration into the gut microbiome and the secrets of Super-Agers, we want to invite you to become an active part of a supportive community dedicated to understanding and nurturing our inner health. If you have found Dr. Lee's insights valuable and are motivated to take practical steps to support your gut microbiome, please take a moment to like this video. Share it with your friends and family who you believe could also benefit from this cutting-edge information. Subscribe to our channel for more empowering content on health and well-being. And most importantly, please share your own experiences and tips in the comments below. What are some of your favorite ways to support a healthy gut? What changes have you noticed when you've focused on your gut health? Your stories and wisdom can provide invaluable support and encouragement to others on their own journeys towards a healthier inner ecosystem and a longer, more vibrant life. Let's connect, share, and empower each other to cultivate a thriving inner world. Thank you for joining us.